what the hell is going on in this clip? For a little bit more context on the board state, we have Descendant's Path on the battlefield that lets you reveal the top card of your library on your upkeep, and if it doesn't share a creature type with the creature, you put it on the bottom. And we also have Wan Shi Tong All-Knowing on the battlefield, who triggers anytime a card is put into a library from anywhere. You create 2/1/1 spirits. So currently we can see on top of my library there is an opt, which is going to be put on the bottom of my library thanks to Descendant's Path. If I put the top card of my library on the bottom with Descendant's Path, will Wan Shi Tong trigger? Go ahead and put your guess in the comments. Alright, I hope you got your guesses in, but check this out. Did you see that? That was kind of fast, but let's get a better close-up of this. And there it is. As you can see, there's a trigger on the stack for Wan Shi Tong from when Descendant's Path put that card on the bottom of our library. What is going on here? Does this mean that Wan Shi Tong does trigger when a card moves from the library to the library? Discussions on the Discord seem to think that this rule here might be the reason why. If a revealed card changes its order in the library to become hidden, it becomes a new object, which may be why Wan Shi Tong triggered, because it saw a new object being put into the library from anywhere. I thought I'd be done with this bot! I disagree with that because I believe this is a zone change trigger, which is obviously a triggered ability that cares about a change in zones. While I do believe that Wan Shi Tong cares about a new object being put into a certain zone, I believe that it also cares about a change in zones from one zone to a different zone, otherwise that card didn't go from anywhere. Also, if this rule here is the reason why that triggered because that card becoming hidden became a new object, then the same should be true if we had Courser of Krufix on the battlefield and we scribe the top card to the bottom, which is something that I also tested here. As you can see, I had a revealed card move to the bottom of a library and become a hidden card and become a new object, and yet Wan Shi Tong did not trigger. So then what is going on with this interaction between Wan Shi Tong and Descendant's Path? And unless we miss something here, I believe that this is a bug, which can happen from time to time, and which is the reason why I say that Arena is not the end-all be-all for the rules, because sometimes even Arena gets things wrong. Now, I also want to take this time to call myself out in the past, because I ruled that the War Doctor would work if something moved from exile to exile, but I believe that is incorrect. Before, I thought the War Doctor only cared about something being put into exile, but it also cares about it being put there from anywhere. So for the same reasons as Wan Shi Tong, and also this rule here, which clearly states that a card that's moved to exile from exile did not change any zones, so this is not going to trigger because this is a zone change trigger. Also, I want to apologize to Frankenham specifically because I don't believe that the Crucible of Worlds, Get Rock Monster, and Lotus Veil interaction doesn't work anymore. That means I was incorrect about that in the past as well.